Which is the best country for crime? Now imagine jail inmates being released early to ease overcrowding in jails. Sounds shocking? Well, this is what's been happening in Britain, where prisons are overflowing. Its prisons are almost full. They are at 99% capacity. And now fresh measures have been announced to deal with the crisis, with the goal of bringing down the rising inmate population recalled to custody for breaching their license conditions. Basically, things have reached that point. According to the Justice Secretary, in fact, recalled prisoners will be released after 28 days under emergency measures. And what's the aim? To free up 1,400 prison places. And why was this needed? Because the UK is due to run out of place in jails in 5 months. The clock is ticking, and you can imagine what that would mean. In the words of the Justice Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, it would lead to the total breakdown of law and order. Under the measures, offenders serving 1 to 4 year sentences who are recalled for breaching their license terms will be returned to prison only for a 28-day period. Those recalled for serious further offences will stand excluded, and this includes certain sexual and violent crimes and serious domestic abuse. And the minister also mentioned £4.7 billion in treasury funding for a record prison expansion. And what would that look like? Basically, it will support 3 new facilities, and additional cells will be added to the existing prisons. And just how bad is the situation really? The prison population is soaring by 3,000 each year, the equivalent of 2 entire prisons. And it's hoped that the measures will help buy time. The minister has said the consequences of failing to act are unthinkable. But then things reaching this point and such drastic measures being adopted is also unthinkable in a way. For example, in 2024, hundreds of jail inmates in England and Wales were released early under the Ministry of Justice's emergency plan to ease overcrowding in jails. The plan basically was criticized by industry bodies, charities for women and children. Now back to the latest measures. As per the Ministry of Justice's interim permanent secretary, running prisons so close to capacity leads to issues like increased violence and reduces time for work and education to prevent repeat offences. Warning that the justice system could collapse. The police might not be able to arrest people. Imagine how dangerous that would be. And it would also mean courts could be forced to let dangerous offenders go on bail. So basically, to avoid that calamity, emergency plans need to be resorted to. But how is releasing inmates early the way out? And the thing is, there are serious concerns here. Even though there was a denial from another minister, there has been an admission reportedly from ministers that some domestic abusers and sexual abusers will be released under the changes. According to the Domestic Abuse Commissioner for England and Wales, lives were being put in danger because of the proposed measures. So given how bad things look for Britain's prisons and how good they look for the inmates being released, if an award for the best country to commit crime even existed, it would go to Britain. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.